I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here with my E-flite 330 Extra, and I'm super excited to get this thing in the air. I've only flown it a couple times, and I finally got the opportunity to get it back out. We do have a little bit of wind, but it should do okay. Let's get this thing in the air. All right, I looked at the flag on the way in, and the wind's coming out of the south, so we'll taxi. Woo. All right, it's gonna need a push. All right, let's take off. The park's empty today. The birds are in force out here again today, and definitely acting like they don't like the airplane. Just a quick little trim there. Was rolling to the left just a little bit, and I think it's climbing just a hair, so a little bit of down. We are flying with the 4S 3200. Bring it around here inverted and see if it stays level for me. Feels very good. About the same amount of pressure up and down, so I think that's even. I am in high rates. It's a nice tight loop. Keeping it pretty low. We're about half throttle. Doesn't need to go full speed. There's a high rate roll. Ooh, it dove on me just a little bit as I got it leaning in there. As I was doing the knife edge, it was still dropping, but it held there at the end. Slowing it down on this pass into the wind. Powering it up after it almost came to a complete stop. We'll do it in the downwind here. Out there a little bit too far for me to be comfortable trying to control it in the stalled position. Here we go. No. We're gonna take it up. Let's hit the rudder. I lost orientation, so might have to take these sunglasses off. Little flippity floppity coming out the other direction. Turn it back around. Roll it over. Let's come on under. And like I said, I am dealing with a little bit of wind today, but not too bad for this airplane. Nice big bank turn. Swooping in towards me a little bit and then turning back out. This airplane's so much fun to fly. It really does handle really good. I love that I have the wooden prop on there. Always feels a little more responsive than the nylon or plastic props. Might hear the throttle keeps going below 25%. And the reason you hear that is because the timer stops. Because timer usually is set up that way to let you know if you're running the battery down, and you don't want the timer running when you're not really using it, right? So that's why it's paying attention to my throttle position. There we go, full rudder and the knife edge. Very good. So I'm gonna land it because I felt like, even though it was beeping for throttle position, I felt like it was giving me the super nice landing. I felt like it was giving me the timer. A little bit of battery left. Of course, I can't see the screen. It's too sunny and it makes the screen wash out on me. I think it's telling me I got like 6 seconds left. We're gonna take it off and bring it back around for another landing. If I can get it to roll again. There we go. Just a little bit of up elevator. Nice smooth takeoff. Banking it around. And that's a pretty decent height to start my approach for the landing. Gonna get it down about quarter throttle, and as I make that turn, it's gonna wash it out. Now I went too fast, got past me, so let's take off again. You could tell I was almost exactly quarter throttle because it was just beeping back and forth. So we'll get it a little bit below quarter throttle. There was quarter, and I dropped it down just a little bit more. In fact, completely cut it, let it really slow down, and then speed it back up just a little bit. That time I bumped the tail and it kicked up, but the front end didn't bounce, so I'm happy with that landing anyways. Flying in full or high rates handled pretty good, but it's not like in this grass. Even though it's been mowed recently, it's still just a hair too tall. So super thankful to be able to get out here on this beautiful day and fly my E-flite Extra 330 and just have a little bit of fun. I appreciate all your guys' support. Until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.